Hello everybody, this is Louisa from LA Paper Studio, and today I am doing another scrapbook layout. I'm doing, this is another Christmas layout using the new Anna Griffin Winter Wonderland Cricut cartridge. For this particular layout I am using 3 cuts from this cartridge. I am using snowflake number 47. Actually, it's on page 47, I should say. It's image number 24. Next, I'm using from page 65, image 33. And then from the phrases that it has on the back, I'm using image 48, which says peace. I have altered the colors, however. So I'll show you my images. This is a snowflake, and I used pretty much the same colors except that I transposed some of them. So like the gray is really supposed to be this darker ivory, and vice versa. That was actually an accident, and then I liked how it turned out anyway. This one was cut at 3 inches. For the piece, I just realized my paper did not stick as well. For my piece, I used white for the background, blue for the piece part, and then this really beautiful shimmery silver for the scroll. I'm also using from Create a Critter these pine trees. This one got cut off, but that's fine because I will be using them. I'll be layering them, and they'll be towards the end of the layout. So it's fine if they get cut off. And then these are the 2 deer from the Cricut cartridge, and these were just cut at 2.5. The piece was cut at 2 inches instead of 2.5. And then from Cricut Font and Basic Shapes, I have these 2 cuts, and I'm using them as my journaling piece. Also, I went ahead and already cut some, this is going to be part of my ribbon that's going to come to one edge, and this was cut at 3 inches, and then I used a punch and punched it out, and also I used Cuddlebugs Snowflakes embossing folder to emboss it, and this is that same silver that I was showing you, that I was telling you about, and I love the shimmer on this paper. It's gorgeous. Then I fuzzy cut some snow hills for the bottom of the layout, and I have this paper here from SEI, and I absolutely love it. It's foiled paper, and I love it because it has a silver and this blue that I'm using. It's a little different hue, but still will work. It's very gorgeous, and this is going to be where I'm going to place my photos. My photos have been cut smaller than your standard 4x6s just because I already developed them, and there was a lot of black around them that I really didn't need. So they're cut at slightly below 4¼ by 4, and also slightly below 4¼ so they're the same. They're basically the same width. And then this one is 3¼ And for my actual layout, here we go. So this, I used my paper saving method where I only use, I use an 8.5 by 11, cut 1-inch strips, 4 1-inch strips, and then, you know, square them together to make a 12 by 12. And then I had some of this paper. This is a very gorgeous dark navy, or like a navy paper. I just love this tone, especially for Christmas. If you don't want to do your traditional greens and reds, it's a really great substitute. It's cut slightly below only because I had used a portion of it, so I just cut it to be even. But if you would like, all you have to do is take it into 11¾ by 11¾ That way you have a 1/8 of an inch around the forward border. So I'm going to layer it real quick just so that you can get an effect of what we're creating. I believe this one goes here. So it's going to go something like this. And we have the piece over here. I have my journaling layer. We have the two pictures, and actually this is going to probably come out a little bit more because I want to be able to really show. It's such a gorgeous paper. I want to be able to really show it. And I believe it goes, actually it's like this. Yes. And this is just scratch paper because obviously the pictures will go there. I'm not matting them onto anything. I'm just sticking them straight on there. And we have a deer or gazelle. I'm not great with animals, so there's something. And then, like I said, the trees. And these aren't cut in black. These were cut in a darker, like charcoal that I've used in the past. There we go. And then just to try to break up some of this silver here. So basically this is what the layout is going to look like once we finish it. However, I love this paper, but I want to give it a little bit more interest. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to do a step and repeat pattern using these snowflake stamps from the TPC Studio. It's the Winter Collage. And they're rubber cling, and I love them. I actually got them on clearance at Joann's one time, but I've seen them again, so I'm sure you can get them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to create a pattern and repeat it all over here, and then I'm going to emboss it using some silver embossing powder. This one's specifically from Recollections. And then that's going to tie the whole silver blue. I was kind of going for a Silent Night type of look, and I wanted to use more blues and whites and silvers rather than the traditional reds and greens. The reason this is a one-page layout and not a two-page layout like I normally would, I never take enough pictures during Christmas. We don't have kids, so we don't do a lot of family traditions other than, you know, the occasional dinner with friends and whatnot. So maybe this year will be different. Who knows? One last thing I did forget to do is I'm going to measure to be able to, so that I'm able to know really how much I need. Sorry, I need to put all my mats together again just to really make sure, because I don't want to emboss under here, under this mat or any of this if it's obviously not going to show. So I'm going to go ahead and take a pencil if I can find, oh, here it is. And I'm going to just make a little mark so that I know that anything from there on, it's not going to show, and I don't need to worry about it. I can't see my mark. Here it is. Okay. So this paper is dark enough that I probably won't even need to erase that at the end. So I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through all of this, and when we get back we are probably going to have a finished scrapbook layout. Okay, so here you have it. This is the finished layout. Like I said, I'm not going to be doing any photo mats. I'm just going to be directly placing them onto my layout just because this paper is so gorgeous. I don't want to take any more space or detract from the attention of this foil type of paper. I really like how it turned out. It's very Christmassy, yet definitely not your traditional greens and reds, which is what I've been doing lately. As far as this being a one-page layout, it is going to go into a two-page spread, which is why I added this band here. The second page is not actually a Christmas page, so there will be a division that I will be making on my album to make, to distinguish them and not make it seem like it's all choppy and all these different things together. However, like I said, I only have a few pictures here and there, and this is for my personal own scrapbooking. This is not a gift or a project for a design team by any means. So I hope you enjoy this. If you like this, please, as usual, just visit my website and make sure to leave any comments or questions either here on the YouTube video or on the website. My website is sillypaperstudio.blogspot.com. Please visit it for any specific details like the cut size and any tips and other projects like these. Also, if you like this, please feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel. There's another scrapbook layout using the same Cricut cartridge. I actually have only used this cartridge for layouts and not very much for cards. But I will be probably making, as we get closer to the Christmas season, I'll be making a Christmas card using this Cricut cartridge, the Anna Griffin Winter Wonderland. It's really beautiful. It's truly gorgeous. It's a little bit more on the elegant side, but as you can see, you can create a little bit more of a contemporary layout or project with it also. Thanks again for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.